Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're breaking down a seriously exciting opportunity in the tech space. We're looking at an open software development engineer 2, specifically a back-end role, at a company called Slice, based out of Bangalore. We actually spotted this position on the Cosmiclatte job portal, which, if you don't know, is just a fantastic hub for tech careers. So if you're a developer who absolutely loves building impactful, consumer-facing products, you're definitely going to want to pay close attention today.
Okay, so before we get deep into the technical weeds, let me just ask you a question that I think pretty much all of us can relate to. Are you tired of slow, confusing, and just overly complicated banking? I know I am. We've all felt that friction, right? You just want to manage your money, but instead you end up jumping through hoops, fighting with these outdated interfaces, and waiting days for things that literally should take seconds. Well, this exact frustration is the core problem that Slice is on a mission to solve.
Let's dive right into this. Think about old-school, traditional banking for a second. It's notoriously slow, confusing, and complicated. Now, contrast that with Slice's vision. They want things to be fast, transparent, and, most importantly, something that actually feels good to use. They're basically reimagining the entire financial experience by building every single product from scratch. Their philosophy is that the best products transcend demographics. It's kind of like how really great music connects with almost everyone, regardless of who they are. They want managing your money to be that universally seamless.
To make that vision a reality, Slice has built this massive cornerstone ecosystem. We're talking about a highly tailored savings account, a UPI credit card, completely seamless UPI integration, and a whole business sector. So if you step into this SDE2 role, you aren't just, pushing code into a void. You're actively designing and building these exact products. The goal is simple, rewarding, and user-controlled banking. You literally get to build things you would actually use yourself, which is huge for shaping the future of Indian banking. Now, you might be wondering about the stability and scale of this whole operation. Well, consider their backing. Slice is supported by some of the most serious, heavy-hitting investors in the world. We're talking Tiger Global, Insight Partners, Advent International, Bloom Ventures, and Ganosi Capital. For anyone looking to join a new team, this signals massive high-growth potential and serious industry validation. They definitely have the runway and the resources to build something world-class. Now, what's really interesting here is their culture. A lot of high-growth tech companies can be, pretty high-stress and blame-heavy. But Slice highlights an incredibly supportive engineering culture. In their own words, they say they have a team so supportive, even if you miss a semicolon in your code, they got your back till the code runs successfully. They really emphasize that everything you see on the internet was made by a developer. And to build a world-class product, you need world-class, deeply supportive engineers.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. What is the actual mission for this backend SDE2 role? Basically, you'll be laser-focused on developing microservices that cater directly to the financial needs of millennials in India. And this isn't some siloed, sit-in-the-corner-and-code kind of gig. You're going to be working highly cross-functionally, collaborating deeply with design, product, data science, and analytics teams. You're taking on a central, vital role in making sure that technology actually meets the consumer's needs.
But to pull all this off, there is one very specific, critical baseline requirement: 3+ years. Slice is strictly looking for developers with 3 or more years of strong, hands-on experience in server-side development. They need excellent programming skills and a genuine passion for both building new applications and heavily optimizing existing ones. Basically, this is a role for someone who has already cut their teeth in the industry and is really ready to build at scale. So, let's look at the tech stack essentials they're asking for. You're going to need hands-on experience in API development and frameworks like Express, Loopback, or Happy. You'll also need a really solid understanding of both SQL and NoSQL databases. On top of that, they want you to know cloud computing concepts, whether that's AWS, GCP, or Azure, and you've got to understand application logging and monitoring with tools like Prometheus or Kibana. Plus, they're looking for containerization and test-driven development skills. Oh, and by the way, want to ace your next technical round and really master these exact technologies? We break down real-world interview strategies, core concepts, and coding deep dives right here on our channel. So make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos exactly like this one. Let's move on and see how all of this builds into your daily workflow. It basically breaks down into 3 core steps. Step 1, design and develop microservices in a large-scale, multi-tenant environment, perfectly balancing functionality, performance, and maintainability. Step 2, deploy and maintain those applications in a highly secure AWS environment. And step 3, which is crucial, take total ownership. They want a developer with a drive to own the product from the initial brainstorm all the way through deployment and ongoing maintenance. You even get to actively participate in hiring to bring more top-tier programmers onto your team. Of course, life at Slice isn't just about writing code and staring at AWS dashboards all day. They've designed the employee experience to be pretty exceptional. They offer very competitive salaries, extensive medical insurance for both you and your dependents, and they've got these tailored vacation and leave policies for those really important moments in your life. There's also a cool reward system that celebrates your hard work with gifts when you hit milestones, plus genuine upskilling opportunities. They even brag about the good food and games in an office environment so good you'll forget your colleagues aren't supposed to be your best friends.
And honestly, I think this brilliantly illustrates exactly what kind of workplace personality we're dealing with here. Right there in their job description, they talk about offering flexible working hours, followed immediately by, "Just don't call us at 3 a.m., we like our sleep schedule." I love that. It shows a really great sense of humor, but more importantly, a genuine institutional respect for a healthy work-life balance. They truly believe that you do your best work when you feel happy and balanced in the present moment.
Now maybe you're sitting there thinking, okay, Slice sounds absolutely amazing, but back-end microservices aren't exactly my jam. No worries at all. Cosmiclatte hosts an incredible variety of other opportunities right now, all across Bangalore. For example, you've got dye engineering internships at General Motors. There's GPU physical design over at Qualcomm, quality engineering at Accenture, internships at Honeywell. Basically, there is a massive ecosystem of top-tier tech vacancies just waiting for you.
So the crucial takeaway here is this. Whether you're ready to jump into that SDE 2 role at Slice and build the future of Indian banking, or you want to explore entirely different career paths, Cosmiclatte has you completely covered. To discover more curated job openings, tech vacancies, and career paths, just visit our job portal at jobs.cosmiclatteindia.in. You can browse, drop your resume, and set up your whole candidate dashboard right there.
All right, let me leave you with this final provocative question. Are you ready to build the future of banking? If this explainer sparks something in you, don't just sit there. Go to the Cosmiclatte portal and apply. And hey, know someone looking for their next big tech move? Share this post with your friends and help them gear up for their dream role. Thank you so much for joining me today as we unpack this incredible opportunity. Keep learning, keep building, and I will see you in the next explainer.